Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I just got up and I'm at home this morning. Didn't go to work, so I'm going to just to let you guys walk with me through cooking some food. So today we're going to cook. I don't know if I want to do steamed fish or brown stew fish, but whichever one we do today, follow me. Yeah, just follow me. We're going to take we had took the fish from the freezer and it is very hard, so we're going to put it in some water to thaw and then scale it again. And after scaling, we're going to wash with vinegar, season, and other what we do after that. So we can see that it is now defrost, and we're going to scale it at this moment. So come along while I do that. All right, we're in the scaling process. Reason why I scale the fish is because sometimes the person who you buy the fish from just give it I just run over to say it. Yes, it is scaled. But when you purchase the fish, if you check it, there are a lot of scale on it. So for you to get rid of these scale, you will have to scale it again. So that's what I'm doing. I'm scaling it and I'm going into it to see if there's anything that I need to take out. Alright, so I'm through scaling. I didn't have much scaling to do. So now I'm going to get some fresh water, wash the fish, and then wash it with some lime vinegar. Whichever one you have, you can use it, but I'm going to use some vinegar and wash them. So if you want to leave your fish in the vinegar for a few seconds, you can do that. So whatever, any amount of time period you want to leave them there, you can do that. So we're going to get our seasoning. So we have the salt, powder seasoning. I'm looking for my next seasoning. So I have black pepper, but I don't really use black pepper. So I'm going to just use the salt, the powder seasoning, and then we'll go into getting our. Oh, we have pimento, so we're going to use the pimento as well. So we're going to drain the fish, take the water, throw the water from the fish, and then drain it properly. Some persons use napkin, but I don't really want to use any napkin at this time. So we're going to just drain them and then start seasoning afterwards. Alright, so now we're going to season up the fish. We're going to use a little bit of all-purpose seasoning. This is one that I got in St. Thomas. It's a mixture of a lot of things, but it's mostly scallion and thyme and those stuff that the person used to make this seasoning. Alright, so I'm just showing you what I'm doing. I'm just making sure that the seasoning spread within the fish. Yeah, inside, because I did put some seasoning in there. So I'm making sure that the seasoning is rubbed in and all of that. I normally clip these off, but so that's it. So I'm going to leave this to marinate for a little while. I'm going to put it back, cover it down, and leave it to marinate. And then I'll put all my other seasoning on it. Alright, so right here we have our dry coconut, and we're going to use it to do our steam fish. We're not going to use any water, we're going to use coconut juice. So I did go ahead and cut out some of it already. I'm going to now blend it, and you'll see the rest. Stay tuned. Alright, so we're finished blending our coconut now. Our juice is ready. I'm going to strain it again, but I'm not going to do that on camera. So um, just to show you the process of, blending and all of that, the coconut. So we're now going to move on to preparing our seasoning. Seasoning right there, and our lovely coconut milk. Yep. So we're about to start the pot. Start the pot. We're about to start the pot. Yeah. Alright, so it's now time to start preparing all my seasoning and vegetables. So I'm currently cutting up the seasoning, and then afterwards I'm going to cut up my vegetables. You can put as much vegetable as you want, but for today I'll be just using what you see in the video. So yep, bear with me while I continue doing all of this. Alright, so we're finished with the scallion. Now we're going to do the onion. Spice girl, you're everything now. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the pepper. And the sweet pepper. Sweet pepper gives the food a nice flavor, so you can use sweet pepper. We have garlic here. And now we're on to the vegetables. So we're going to dice them. Alright, so we're finished with the vegetables now, and we're going to move on to getting our pot heated, adding some oil to the pot. Not a lot, but a good amount where we can get our vegetable or seasoning to saute a little. So we're going to put a small amount of the seasoning, and then pour coconut milk. Then afterwards we will add some vegetables to the portion add the vegetables to the portion as well, so we can have that nice flavor coming up. And remember, we'll put some pimento as well in it. So the pot is still getting warm, it's not there quite. Alright, so the pot is ready now. So we're just going to add a small amount of oil just to saute our seasoning, and then afterwards you'll see the process coming up. Just spreading the oil evenly in the pot. So it's now time to add our seasoning. So we're going to add some of our seasoning to the pot and allow it to saute for a few seconds. Don't let them burn. Just let them saute, and then you add your coconut milk to the portion, to the pot as well. Alright, so we're getting them out there. We're now going to allow that to just saute some more. Then we're going to add some coconut milk to the portion. Remember, we're not using water. We're going to use the coconut milk as the broth, they'll call it. Yes, to steam our fish. Right, so look at that rich coconut milk. You don't want to smell the nice flavor that our, what do you call it? Yeah, the flavor that this is giving off right now from the seasoning that we did saute. Smelling really nice. Alright, so we're going to allow that to come to a boiling level. So it's now boiling. We're going to add our vegetables to this and our pimento seed. Alright, so we're going to put the pimento first. Just a few grains to give it a nice flavor. Now we're adding our vegetables so they can pre-cook. Okay, you know, fish don't take a long time to steam. So we're just adding the vegetables to allow them to cook a little bit. And then we'll add our fish afterwards. Or we're going to put the rest of the seasoning that we have left over in this as well. And allow, yeah, I should have turned that way from a long time. Anyways. Alright, so this is going to boil. And then we're going to add some Maggi cock soup. Alright, so it's getting ready now to put our fish in the pot. So we're going to allow that to just boil a little bit more. Oh, we're going to put some butter too. I forget the butter. To give it a nice flavor. Chiffon butter. I'm going to add some chiffon butter. You don't need a lot, just a small amount, or to your likings you can add the chiffon butter or whichever butter you have, margarine, whichever one. Alright, so everything is, I think, is in the pot now. Look at this. This is so, yeah, I like how this look. So we have our pimento. We have our okra, scallion, thyme, onion, sweet pepper, Irish, carrot, pumpkin, and all of this. Alright, we're going to leave it to simmer now. And then it's now time to add our fish. Oh Lord, I've been waiting for this moment. So we're now putting our fish in the broth to steam. Alright. My pot small, but you know, I think I'm just going to put 3 in. I have 4 fish in the thing. Or 4? I don't remember. Anyways, I have some fish, but I think I'm only going to put 3 in there. Or, yeah, 3. Because it's too small. The pot is too small. Alright, so our fish is now in the pot. We're now going to leave this to steam and then come back and check up on it. Alright. So, see, everything is ready. Yeah. The fish is ready to be consumed. Alright, this is a fin. Alright, thank you guys for watching my video.